the top 5 most overpowered guns after update in Modern Warfare 3, guys. I'm not even joking when I say this. I think some of these guns need to be nerfed. Like, they're actually too good. And I never thought I would actually say that about certain weapons in this game, but they just keep buffing some and not nerfing the wrong ones and stuff, or the right ones, I should say. They just need to nerf some of these because they just shoot way too fast, they're way too accurate, and the enemy literally stands no chance whatsoever when you're using these guns. But they're not nerfed, so let's use them, let's abuse them, and let's do what we gotta do with them. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 video. Like I said, man, today we're gonna be looking at the top 5 most overpowered guns. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that a lot of these class setups could be slightly modified to fit Warzone as well. And I've been playing Warzone a lot more than multiplayer lately, so a lot of these classes are actually really good, and I'm trying to use the same classes in both modes so I don't have to get used to different attachments and stuff. But with that said, there are some attachments that just don't work on multiplayer and they do work on Warzone, and we kind of got to switch that out, but I'll let you guys know when we get to those attachments. Now, the first gun I want to talk about is the WSP Swarm. This is my go-to close range gun on multiplayer and on Warzone. On both of them, it's good, all right? You pull this thing out, the enemies won't even know what to do. They won't even be able to stop you. It's fast, it's accurate, and that fire rate is insane on this gun for some reason, alright? Now, it does have a little bit of recoil, so we're going to have to do something to control that, but we don't have to do too much to control that, because like I said, this is a close range gun. You're not going to be using it on those super large maps or anything, so you don't need to worry about it too much. Now, the first thing that we need to throw on this gun because of that recoil is the Pestilence 12 short compensated barrel. Now, this one gives you recoil control and gun kick control, okay? It's going to be needed. It's going to take away quite a bit of ADS, but it's really needed on this gun. Next off, we're going to go to the underbarrel, and this one is going to be the WSP Venom Grip for horizontal recoil control and gun kick control. Now, it does take away, for some odd reason, some vertical recoil control, but we don't got to worry about that too much. The vertical is very easy to control. On multiplayer, I run the VLK Laser 7 Megawatt. This gives you that sprint to fire speed, that ADS speed, and aiming stability. They're both amazing to have, so that's why I run it. On Warzone, I don't run that. Instead, what I run is an optic, and for the optic, it's far out there. Like, you guys are going to see me looking for it right now. It's really hard to find, and you have to have it unlocked as well. But once you do find it right here, the Choreo Eagle Eye 2.5 time magnification is a really nice sight. This one's actually really good. You might not think it's good to use on a weapon like this, but it's such a solid reticle. It's just so nice to use, and it helps you get even those mid-range shots with this gun. Now, again, on multiplayer, I'm running 50 round mags. On Warzone, I run the 100 round drum. It's just better when you get, like, if you're playing trios or something and there's a full enemy squad coming at you, this is going to help you drop a lot of people. And then finally, we got the FSS Fortress Heavy Stock for the final attachment, and this one is going to give you gun kick control, recoil control, firing, aim stability, and tac stand spread. It's really good. The WSP Swarm, literally one of the best guns in the game. If you're not using it, you're not playing right, man. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on to the second weapon on this list, and we're gonna go SMGs first, and then I'll go to a third weapon, and then we'll go to the 2 ARs, all right? Just to kind of get those out of the way. That way, it might just be a little easier for you guys. Now, this one is the Rival 9. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, okay? I don't use this in Warzone. I don't have a class for this in Warzone. I don't like this gun that much, but it is meta. I do have to throw it on, and if I'm playing certain maps like Shipment or something, this gun is going to do the job. It's going to be able to do the kills up close. It's going to be able to win a lot of gunfights that I shouldn't win otherwise. Now, I'm going to say, this gun right here, these are really good attachments. Do I like the class? I don't like the gun, so I don't like the class that much, but I know a lot of you guys actually do like this gun, and this is the best class setup I was able to make for it. It was kind of a pain to play with this gun over and over and over again, but it is what it is. The first one is going to be the muzzle, and that's the ELR Black Fire Compensators, which gives you recoil control, but it gives you a lot of it at 3, all right? Now, you're losing bullet velocity and range, but hey, we're using this for close and mid-range. We don't need that bullet velocity and range at all, so it's really, really good right there. The underbarrel is going to be the XRK Edge BW4 hand stop. This one's all right, guys. Aim, walking speed, cool. Movement speed, all right, but then you get ADS and sprint to fire, so that's really nice on it right there. Now, guys, the barrel is going to be the Rival 38E Fire Starter Barrel. This gives you double ADS, 1 movement speed, 1 sprint to fire speed, and 1 sprint speed. So it's actually good. It's nice. It's all right. So you're going to move fast with this. You're going to be able to sprint to fire pretty quickly with this class so far, and your ADS is going to be pretty nice. Then we got the stock. The stock is going to be the EXF Close Quarters Assault Stock. This gives you gun kick control and recoil control, and this I have on for mid-range, okay? If I was using this class just for close range, there would be no need whatsoever to throw on this attachment, but because because I'm using it for mid-range, it just works out really, really nice. And then the rear grip is going to be the Rival Vice Assault grip for gun kick control, recoil control, firing, aiming stability, and it only takes away aiming, idle sway, nothing else. And that is why I'm using this gun for mid-range and close range. It's a good class for the Rival 9. It's a really nice class, but I don't like the gun, guys, all right, man? Now, the number 3 weapon on this list, I'm just going to show it to you guys on screen here. You guys can go ahead and pause it, take it, do what you want to do with it. It's fast. I'm going to tell you, I put on attachments to make it quick. It's nice, and you will be getting a lot of nice shots at long range. All right, now if you want less hit markers at long range, what I will recommend throwing on is either one of these right here, probably the LR Retort 29-inch barrel right here, and this one's going to be nice. It's going to give you a lot of damage range. It's going to help out a lot. The ADS is going to be a bit slower, but if you're playing on those large maps, you won't get hit markers at long range with that barrel. Now, I'm using this mostly for search and destroy, and I'm playing a lot of search and destroy on smaller maps, so I'll have this class, and then if I see a big map come up in game, I'll just go ahead and throw on that barrel. But for the most part, I keep it off because I like to quick scope and stuff, and it's really good. Going on to the number 4 weapon on this list, guys. This is the MCW. The MCW is a gun that I said most guns on this list should be nerfed. The MCW should not be nerfed, all right? I always say it's one of the better ARs in the game, and it definitely is for Warzone, and this is very, very close to my Warzone class right here. It actually might be exactly my Warzone class for this, but what I will say is that I don't think the MCW should be nerfed on multiplayer, like, at all. I don't think it's a strong gun up close. It's really bad up close. It's not a gun you want to use up close, but mid-range and long range, that's where it thrives. And for that reason, I don't think it should be nerfed. You should have an AR that's able to fight at those ranges and kind of suck up close, which is what this one does. Now, the first attachment is going to be the barrel, and that's the Chimera, I'm not sure, black iron heavy short barrel. This one's pretty nice. You get sprint speed, aim walking steadiness, and movement speed, so it's really good. Next off, we're going to go to the optic, and that's going to be the MK3 reflector. It's just really nice. A lot of people are still using like the Cronin mini dot and stuff like that, but honestly, the MK3 reflector, you barely see, or it barely blocks any of the side of your screen, so you do see, I should say, a lot of the enemies still coming out from the side and stuff, and that's why I run it. I just like it a lot. We got 40 round mags now. I wouldn't really recommend the 60 round drums on Warzone because it makes this gun really, really slow, and your movement is really, really slow, and just everything is really slow. But if you need it, go ahead and throw it. I think I still run 40 rounds. Even though it's Warzone, I think I still run 40 rounds, so that's just me right there. The stock is going to be the MCW Iron Bark Tactical Stock. This one gives you tac stance spread. Guys, I swear to God, all right, man, I'm sorry for interrupting, but every year, these attachment names get worse and worse. I'm not joking. They literally Iron Bark. What the heck is that? Why would you even name it that? Now, I'm not a gun person. I don't know if that's a real thing. If it is, I'm sorry to you gun enthusiasts out there, but to me, Iron Bark, that just sounds like Roblox gun names. I don't know, man. Anyways, tac stance spread, hip fire spread, ADS, and sprint to fire speed. Really nice attachment with an awful name. We'll leave it at that. Lots of cons, though. Lots of cons. You lose recoil, you lose gun kick, firing, aim stability, aiming little sway, yada, yada, yada. But the stuff you get is really, really good. And then finally, the rear grip is going to be the RB Rapid Strike grip. See, why put the RB? Just name it Rapid Strike. That's all. Why even put grip in it? We know it's a grip. Just name it Rapid Strike. But anyways, you get 2 sprint to fires and 2 ADSs with this one right here. So it's good. It's nice. It's pretty solid. This class is really good, especially on multiplayer. Really nice class to use. But my favorite AR in the entire game was saved for last. It's the best one, and that's the SVA 545. This one is actually really nice. All right, so the barrel is going to be the NT quietest suppressed barrel. This one is, so you're undetected by radar, obviously. It is a barrel that gives you a suppressor, so it's nice, but you also get double ADS, double sprint to fire, and aiming, or aim walking speed, I should say. So it's actually really nice as a class. Now, you're losing bullet velocity and range, but if you're using it on small, mid, even long range maps, you don't have to worry about it too much. Now, the MK3 reflector is what we're going to be using for the sight again, just like the MCW. It's a nice one, it's easy, and it does the job. 45 round mags rather than 60. If you're using this on Warzone, which I actually don't use this on Warzone at all, I would recommend 60 because it's a mag, not a drum, but because I don't really use it on Warzone, I couldn't tell you guys much. Now, the rear grip is going to be the Not Z3 grip for sprint to fire speed doubled and ADS speed, so it's actually really nice right there. And then the main V6 stock for the final attachment, because we do need some sort of gun kick control and some sort of recoil control on this gun as well. But that's going to be it for the top 5. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel to know these turned on. My name is Nick. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.